Come on, Mason, hurry and put on that spacesuit.
Take it easy. I'm working as fast as I can.
Of all the rotten luck, who'd ever figure that the Annie Jones would blast off from Venus and then stop at the blasted space station?
Well, it shows you ain't so smart. Lots of ships do that.
All right, lay off the lecture. Just get that suit on in a hurry.
Listen, wise guy, just tell me one thing. If we bail out of this tub in spacesuits, who's gonna pick us up?
We're not bailing out.
Then what are we suiting up for?
Just in case. Now, listen to me. In a few minutes, the Annie Jones will make contact with the traffic control. Only instead of talking to the pilot, they'll be talking to us, because we'll have taken over.
But unless we land, they'll be suspicious. And if we land...
Nobody's going to suspect a thing. I'll tell traffic control we've got an extra heavy load. That way they won't let us land. And we'll follow their orders and blast off into space, find an emergency fuel station, head for Tara, and nobody suspects anything.
It sounds awful risky to me.
Well, sure, it's risky, but you don't hit the jackpot without ever taking a chance.
You got the parallel ray gun ready?
Yeah, it's time to head to the control deck.
Ought to be picking up the approach radar signal pretty soon. Jardine, take her off automatic control.
Right, switching into manual control. Hey Banks, set out a radar blip for the station. I'll check the cargo and make sure it's lashed down for landing. You know how that Captain Steffens is when it comes to things being ship-shape. Back in a minute.
He's coming. We'll take him, then the other one, and the ship will be ours.
Well, looks like everything's in order.
Now!
What the? Bangs! Look out!
No, it was easy, honey. I switched the frequency on the station, beamed up to teleceiver trunk line on Earth, and called you up, my little space pet. Smart, huh? Now remember, we have a date as soon as I get back from this important and secret mission. I could have got out of it, but they needed me badly, as much as I like you, baby. I'm afraid I just had to go along and give the boys a break, and...
Cadet Manning?
Yeah, what do you want? Yes, goodbye, baby. Good morning, Major Connell.
What's going on here, Manning?
I was talking, sir.
So I heard. Talking to whom?
To whom, sir?
That's what I said, Manning. To whom?
I was, talking to Earth, sir.
Official business, I presume.
You mean official, like here on the station, sir?
Official, like here on the station, Manning?
No, sir.
You failed to make your quarter-hour check to the traffic control center, I believe.
Yes.
And you've tampered with vital station equipment for your own personal use.
Yes, sir. I, changed several circuits.
Are you aware of the seriousness of your negligence, Manning?
I guess so, sir.
Can you repair that radar so that it can be used as it was intended?
Yes, sir.
Then do so immediately. There are ships in flight depending on your information and signals.
Yes, sir. I'd like the Major to know, sir, that this is the first time this has happened.
I have only your word for that, Manning. When you've repaired the equipment, return to your quarters. You are confined until I decide on disciplinary action.
Well, I guess I'd better get to work on reprogramming those circuits. Now, what did I do? I rerouted this. There. That did it, and... Oh, okay. That's not supposed to... Uh-oh. Radar bridge control deck. Tom? Tom, there's a ship heading right for the station. Bearing 098, distance 450 miles. Coming in at full thrust. Tom, acknowledge, quick.